Hello, everybody. Oh, don't mind that. That's not our biggest problem today. Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to a fresh week of Hazel streams. And to celebrate, Blizzard killed WoW. It's gone now. It's gone. You liked it. You hated it. We're all moving on. Apparently, it's over. So they're doing an emergency maintenance. Is that what it said? It's here. Let's read the Blizzard the message. They're saying that, let's see this button. We'll be performing a live maintenance from 9 to 11 Pacific. Players may experience interruptions of service, including disconnects, but should be able to log back in. Now, so far, that's a big should. So I'm getting this no servers available screen when I try to log in. Like, BNet was also offline, so I tried to log in without BNet, because you can still sometimes do that without, just like your password, like a peasant. It's not working yet, but I'm just going to keep trying periodically, and then I've got my phone handy if we need to authenticate. Guess I'll get my cross-stitch project out for a bit while I watch Hazel. 9 a.m. for me, already having a snack. Aloha from Cowie. Also, I got some subs to thank. We have Kaiser Gaming with a 3-month resub. Thank you very much. Percolate with a 47-month resub. Holy smokes, Perk. And Dark Enforcer with a 33-month resub. Soon, 36. Will there be a butt? A what? Did I play it all last night? I did. I did play some last night. My big plan was to not play and just focus on videos, and then I did a little bit of videos, and then I did a lot of playing because I wasn't focusing anyways. So I, on live servers, did the available campaign. It's a little unclear to me right now whether or not further campaign is locked behind a reputation level with like the Niffin, or if it's just kind of like a weekly time-gated thing. But either way, I did as much as they would let me do. It took what felt like years. But I'm not much of a story person, so I was just kind of going through the motions a bit. And that leaves me, I think, I did my Sniff and Seeks already. What else did I do? Oh, I did my Vault, because I really wanted to just get my, my Forbidden Reach meta achievement done. So I was like, I'll just go open all my Vault and just see if I can find this book and just get this thing done so I can put on the title while I'm going around Zaralek Caverns. No dice. I got Doorbuster because of opening enough. Sorry, this is really loud. I got Doorbuster because of opening. Well, it's not turned all the way off. What other buttons do we have? Let's turn it down. There you go. That'll help. I got Doorbuster because of opening doors. Alas, no books. So I'm actually in kind of an interesting predicament with the. I'm in a bit of an interesting spot with the book achievement with Librarian of the Reach, where there's a strat, kitty cat, there's a strat, where you can actually see whether or not the book is inside of a vault without opening it, using your anomaly detection Mark 1. So, and you can actually, you would need to get all of the books on one character, but there's nothing that says you have to get all of the achievements at the meta on one character. So I could take my other alts, I have 3 other 70s, I could go look through their vaults, as ugly as that would be without having Evoker double jump. I don't know what everybody else does, uses the flask, I guess. But I could go look through all my alt vaults, see if any of them has, it's specifically the Old Gods book that's super rare. The other 2 seem to pop up just fine. And if any of them has the Old Gods book, you would then go through and find the rest of the books on that character, because all of the open world ones are in fixed positions, and you would just need to find, Opera and Living, whatever, Living book, which would be relatively easy. So that's an option. I don't wanna. I just wanna keep checking my mains vault every week and just kind of like stick my nose in, have a poke around. Hey, is the book here? Oh no, okie dokie. See ya. And then wait until next week, and it means that it could be like 6. Like there's no telling when the book spawns, especially when you're just checking one vault. But it'll spawn eventually, and I don't even have to use any keys that way. I would like to thank Actually, I might need to use the keys just to get up to poke around because you got to get somewhat close. I want to thank, holy smokes, look at all this. Padre with a 20-month resub. Thank you very much. Gelmore49 with a 25-month resub. Happy Embers of Neltharion week to everyone. Happy Embers week. Jinx0707 with a 37-month resub. Happy Wednesday, Hazel. Come on, servers. It's not every day I get to watch a live stream. Still happy to be here. Glad to have you here. I hope we get online soon. Typical Shells with a 47-month resub. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, Hazel in chat. Rolgio with a 5-month resub. And Whirlwind Abyss with a 6-month resub. Thanks, guys. I got a train going. We're not even in the game. It's proof kitty cat. So sometimes when we have servers down streams, sometimes we, well, I guess right now we can just play the No Realms Available game. Sometimes we'll play Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but the problem with that is that I'm a big fat goody two-shoes. And when I switch games, I try, whenever I remember, to switch my category. And if I leave the WoW category, you guys don't get to work on the Ethereal Portal drop during this particular one. And that wouldn't be the end of the world. But I'm too much of a rule follower to play BGs and not change my category, and I don't want to, you know, get you know, stream during the WoW drop without offering you the WoW drop, I guess is where I'm going with that. Holy moly, Sense Games giving out 5 gift subs. Hype Train level 3, Slam and Sam 41 with a 10-month resub, Captain Mal 1985 with a 6-month resub. Happy half a year. 5 anonymous gift subs, another Hype Train level. I've been saved with a brand new Prime sub. Holy smokes. Classic hardcore stream. Is Classic even up? If Classic's up, I'd have to be walked through that limb from limb because I don't know what's going on with that. But if Classic was up, I would look into it. Let me see. What do you mean you couldn't verify my account with that information? That is super my password. We're getting somewhere? Logging in? All I had to do was say the CL word. Well, maybe. Suspense, actually. Swoofty, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Oh. Aw. Alright. This is a fun game. Hey, we're in. Nobody touch anything. Okay. Hi, kitty cat. Now what? Oh, I'm so sorry, honey bear. Hi. You good? Yeah, you just got an aggressive face scratch. You want more? Hi. I need to be aware of where my hands are. Now, never log out again. Been disconnected. Hazel took my slot. Hunter at 42. I've been really enjoying this. This is my new favorite way to procrastinate. Is also I bought the frozen trading post. I had frozen the quiver from last month, and I bought it now. So I've got the quiver mogged, and also her little thing of pet treats for Nuramok over here. But yeah, I love the Hunter a lot. You want to know how strong the procrastination instinct is? I went through Netherstorm questing, getting quest mogs I did not have. I spent probably 12 levels out there, 30 to 42. That sounds about right. In BC Netherstorm questing for mog. It was something else. But it was fun. I had all the things. I finally got my purple Chimera pet that I wanted. I didn't end up finding Norisis, but I did tame Nuramok. And then I wanted to find more Nuramoks because it actually drops some Chimera scale leg guards that I need the appearance of. But then my target macro wasn't going to do me any good unless I either dismissed or renamed my Nuramok. Neither of which I was interested in doing. So I've just kind of given up on that. Did I send myself something? I sent myself some legs. I'm just going to, well, no, I'm not going to do a lot of logging in and out, actually. I don't want to break it. I'm just going to log in on my main in the Caverns. And we're just going to stay there and try not to move too fast. Does Netherstorm not pass the test of time? It's actually quite cool. It's got some neat stuff in it. It's just very old questing. It's old questing, so you have to be not afraid to just look up anything that is even remotely confusing because there's just more steps than you're used to. There was one quest where I needed to get an essence from an elemental. And your first thought is kill the elemental and see if it drops it. And of course that doesn't work. And you'd think, well, Hazel, you can tell whether or not it drops it, whether it's in the mouse over tooltip. But the mouse over tooltips are wildly inconsistent in content that old. So anyways, you kill a few, doesn't work. And then you're like, oh, hey, we've got an item. We need to channel this on the elemental. So you go ahead and you channel it on the elemental while it's alive. And then you kill the elemental and you still got nothing. And you're like, what? Well, what else could you want from me? And it turns out that when you channel the item fully on the elemental while it's alive and then kill it, there's a teeny tiny little blue shard that doesn't glow that spawns above the corpse of this wind elemental, and that's what you need to loot. Stuff that's just, it's fine, it works fine, it's just not patently obvious when you're reading the quest text, and sometimes you gotta just not be afraid to wow hit something. I sold some stuff. Oh yeah, I was just selling stuff out of my, just mats out of my bags, just trying to clear up some space. Are we going to be able to upgrade the Explorer gear? Not seeing how that's going to work yet. Explorer gear will always be Explorer gear, but you can upgrade it all the way to the top of its Explorer upgrade path. And like fully upgraded Explorer gear is going to be better than the base level of the next level of gear. I forget what the next title is. I think it goes like, there's overlap between them. Okay, so here's the thing. I know I wanted to do world quests. I'm pretty sure that these surveys are not a bad thing for me to do, but I'm kind of experiencing that same overwhelm that I was having a little bit early Dragonflight, where there's a lot of things to do and I don't know what I want or why I want it. On paper, I want Niffin reputation just for the cosmetics, if nothing else. So that means that I want to be doing world quests. I want pets and mounts and toys, cosmetics, which means that all of these different, am I supposed to be killing these things? All of these different little events, I think, are helpful. These give you coins that you can trade to somebody for something. So, it seems reasonable. I guess I just haven't spent long enough here to have really sorted out exactly what comes from what and what it's for. I was having the same problem with Forbidden Reach for a while too. I was running around being like, well, this is all very nice, but why? And then once I sort of nailed down exactly how it applied to my meta achievement that I wanted, I felt much better about it. So I think I want to do basically a little bit of everything today, but I want to try and make some notes of, or make a point of remembering what it is that I'm working towards in different categories, because when all else fails, sometimes it's nice to just pick one thing and then just do that one thing. That's the other thing that I really liked about the Hunter, is that, doing outdoor questing to get transmog while also leveling is a very single-minded pursuit. You can shrink your whole world down to one quest chain, which is a very nice and tidy set of clean problems with easy and complete solves. Yes, Spin Soa is the person that wants the coins. And you also get some supplies and you get some reputation. Okay. There's also treasures, although sometimes the treasures trick me. Sometimes I can't open them, and also sometimes they're on these things, and I can't for the life of me figure out which side it is, but there we go. Got some 382 bracers. You run around, kill things, hope for loot. That is pretty much what the Forbidden Reach turned into, too. Well, Freshman, thank you for the 19-month resub. Nice to see you, Hazel. Nice to see you. Chanel Schwartz with a 18-month resub. Thank you. Also, Bellevue Warchief. Appreciate it. Brand new Prime sub. Cave thing's cool, but I'm worried it's going to make me claustrophobic soon. Yeah, I like it. I just try not to worry too much about the ceiling. It is a little dark. It's a little dark. I haven't actually done, there are Firak assaults of some kind happening in the overworld. I didn't look into that even a little bit on PTR, and I haven't looked into it even a little bit since. We've just got like a regular Primal Storm. I'm sure it's on a timer. But in the meantime, I am almost renowned 4 with the Niffin, which you'd get excited about until you realize it just gives you a Shadowflame crest and some flight stones. I'm kind of taking it easy on armor upgrades for now. I feel like I want to just chill until next week. Season starts proper next week, so we're going to be able to do like Mythic Plus. The raid is going to open. There's going to be a lot of new gear to get, and I just kind of want to give it a week. Hey, Bradburg. Give it a week to figure that out. So there's emote text happening in my chat log. I think that's from events or maybe rares that are going to spawn. I want to do this world quest just to make it go away. I haven't sorted this one out. It's got something to do with talking to this guy. Heckwar, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to this Girl Squad. Okay with the Kill Rares gameplay rotation. Thoughts of the Priest rework? I couldn't tell you much about it. I played an Evoker, and I couldn't even tell you about the Evoker rework. I logged in and my talents were gone. I'm like, oh, they changed some things. And then I went and I got a new... I went and got myself a new build off of Wowhead, and I went, well, problem solved. I will Google how to play this one when it becomes important. So my button, I've got dig deeper, I've got dig faster, and I've got jump. Okay, so I need to surprise the snails, basically. Ah! Oh, I spooked it. So we can... Or just despawned, hard to say. But... Speaking of... This just feels mean. I don't think I'm doing this right. It throws goo. It did throw goo. It did throw goo. Oh, I see. And I go over the goo. So that's one. But now it's angry with me. I've made it upset. Oh, dear. Would you recommend Evoker class? You don't need to boost Evokers. They start at a high level to begin with, so you can try one out without needing to sink your boost into it. You can't hit them twice before they get mad. I guess so. I just thought if he had some goo, then maybe he'd have more goo. What? Oh, I see. And that one I just knocked right out of him. This is an interesting world quest. I maybe will like this one better when I get better at it. Can I just... I mean, I thought I had spooked the first nail, and I think it just, like, despawned. I just phased it or something. Alright, I see. We're getting somewhere. Have you ever considered doing YouTube videos on how to complete world quests for new content? Struggle trying to figure some of them out. I know that's a genre. I know people do that. You see them linking their videos in the Wowhead comments. I haven't made anything that niche in a while. I would usually just recommend the comments for it. I usually will look up the quest in Wowhead. This one's definitely was throwing me for a loop for a bit. We're getting there. The Slither Drake is going to be, to my knowledge, at the end of the next campaign chapter. So let me see. I don't know where the questing campaign is. Dragonflight, Embers of Neltharion. Yeah. So we did the first three, the first three are available because I've managed to do them somehow, for better or for worse. Inherited Sin looks like it's next, unless I'm just misunderstanding how this text is. And at the end of Inherited Sin, we get this Slither Drake. So whenever we get access to that next chapter of campaign, I don't know specifically what that's locked behind, though. It could be, it's probably time, it could be rep. I do not know for sure. Oh, I've made that snail very angry. I'm very sorry. Twitch drops in game. They don't get mailed to you. They get, the Ethereal Portal should just show up in your toy journal. Sometimes it takes a while, but I would go look through your toy journal and see if you have the present in there. Because they're not mailed to you. Should pop up on screen too. I didn't see mine pop up on screen, but I might have just missed it. I might have been not paying enough attention. Using Hazel Guide, thanks so much. Here live. Welcome, Short Spells. There was a bun yesterday. They gave me both mounts and a portal. There was a bug. Oh, yeah, there was something, both mounts. The Blazing Hippogriff, and then what's the other one? Yeah, there was something about the availability being kind of off. meant just the mount and the portal type real good. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. The portal's really cool. I'm quite happy with that one. Well, that's 0 of 8 snail slime. This is 16. That's a different snail slime quest. That is a separate and distinct instance of collecting slime out of snails. That's a bigger snail. It's gonna have big slime. Still a Brat 66. Thank you for the 9-month resub. All right. 20 feels like a lot, but maybe I'm just lazy because I haven't finished caffeinating yet this morning. It is going faster now that I know how it works. Didn't get the portal, but got the blazing hippogriff. Hopefully they, I think they should have fixed it. They should have sorted it now so that you should be able to watch streams and get the portal. The portal drop is up until, I want to say the 7th. So you've got days left on that. Okay, so here's my problem. This quest is not a world quest. They say they want me to get snail slime so they can make some incense that they use to mark their trade routes. Very good. Wrangle some snails, and then you bring them somewhere. And I have a snail lasso, and that's all very good. My problem is that I don't remember. I picked up this quest yesterday at like 11 at night. I don't remember where they're going. You have a limited amount of time that you've lassoed the snail. I have no recollection of where to take them. You just drag it. Check the slime trail. Oh, that makes way more sense. Okay, I thought that I had to bring them somewhere. Again, this feels really mean. I thought that I had to bring them somewhere so that I suppose the Niffin could just beat the slime out of them. This is different. I'm assuming that this one is dry now and I need to go find a more moisturized snail. Each drop 1 or 2 as you walk them around. Okay. Well, at least I don't need 20. Questing mug is fire. You like my fit? I decided I was going to be all topical. You get the whole set basically, or at least one color of it from doing the initial campaign. And I thought that I would put it on and, wear the new outfit. It only costs 700 gold to mog it. You can click the snail too. I think that's just a puddle that's like underneath the snail there. Maybe not. Maybe it was its own slime. And then I left another one over here. How do you like the... Oh, no, I didn't get that one fast enough. New area is cool. I'm going to like it better later when I understand it better. This is something I've come to learn about myself, is that when they put out new content, increasingly, initially, I am not happy. Which is weird because I'm like always happy, right? But I have discovered that I do way better after I've had just some time to kind of come to grips with how to get the slime out of the snails and why I would want to do so anyways. And it's something that apparently I can't just learn off of like the PTR out of a guide, or at least I haven't managed to do so yet. I will feel way better about this in like 2 weeks after I've really sorted out exactly what's going on out here. But this week in particular, I'm going to be a bit of a mess because I'm going to play on stream. But outside of that, I really, really, really should be just working on making the raid guides as good as I can. So I'm not going to have a ton of off-stream time. I did some yesterday, but I shouldn't spend a bunch of off-stream time on WoW this week anyways. After raid comes out, it'll be a bit different. Okay, all right, we did it. We've accomplished something. Woo! Deep Flare Dust is a profession quest. I picked it up, I'm pretty sure in, well, I don't know where I picked it up. It was either Valdrakken or Loam. A little annoyed at the amount of new currencies. I'll mine them less once I have like a thorough understanding of how to get all of them. And yeah, everything kind of just drops off of everything. But, there's always a trick. There's always something that makes everything go a lot smoother. Like in the Forbidden Reach, the thing that made everything go a lot smoother was A, rare scanner, B, buying a big old pack of all of the profession summons so you can just summon them yourself whenever you want. And for me, reading up on the meta achievement made me feel a lot better. There's a good question. Is there a meta achievement for out here? There must be, right? What are we saying? Expansion features? No. Exploration, is that where they put meta achievements in? Slow and steady wins the race. That's snail racing, which we don't unlock just yet. I'm missing a Hearthstone toy from regular Dragonflight. What am I doing with my life? That sounds cool. I'd like that. Yeah, so there's the Forbidden Reach one. There's my silly one more book left. All right, Zaralek Caverns. You've got Sniff and Seeking achievements for the Sniff and Seeker title. You've got Cavern Clobbering. Under the effect of a clacking claw. Interesting. You've got You've got a bunch of different titles, actually, for different zone-specific. I'm looking for a zone arcing meta achievement. I'm not seeing one, but maybe I'm just mistaken. What to do when all the new zone quests are complete. I am doing events and world quests and side quests, just generally for reputation. This week is going to be a little bit, I wouldn't say underwhelming, but a lot of what there is to like do endgame wise in the new patch, if you're not as much of like an outdoor zone player, is going to be raids and PvP and Mythic Plus, and all that kind of starts next week. So yeah, my plan is I'm going to get all the new dragon glyphs. That's one thing. There's new dragon glyphs, and then once you get all those, you can get your new dragon riding traits. That seems like a good thing to do. I don't have... Actually, I'm not running any add-ons right now. This is old-fashioned, not even played. No, I have... What do I have on? I turned on all the things, and I'm going to turn it off again because it's been making it so I can't click anything. And then I was running... Leatrix Plus has been playing nicely. But most of my add-ons are still disabled. I need to actually get another batch of updates. I'm sure they're out. Q Zaralek is a big achievement, but no reward. Complete all of the Zaralek Caverns achievements. Okay, okay. So there is a Zaralek meta. They don't have... You're right. They don't have like a specific reward on it. It's mostly just points, and then we could imagine that they might use something like this. I don't know what they're attacking. I don't see anything to hit on there. Oh well. I got 25 rep for doing that, so there's something. Unearthed fragrant coins. How many of those do I have? 12? Am I rich? I got my renown 4. Get my free Shadow Flame crest. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Okay, that was for the slime. Add snail slime. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. You want it? You bet we've got it. I have had a bad habit. One of the reasons I did the intro quest off stream. Do I just have bugs? One of the reasons I did the intro quest off stream was because, oh, there's the bugs. I had a horrible habit of just doing a thing and then walking away. There's a quest where there's like a captive that you have to interrogate, and then they like kind of throw out some stuff that you have to click on. I did not notice the stuff that I had to click on. I like talked to him and I went, well, he said he didn't know anything, and I just left. And then I was like, why is this quest not finished? They wanted me to talk to the guy. Talk to the guy. What else do you want? All right, so I've grabbed the bugs. All right, what else do you want? Now you want crystals. Okay. Planning on doing some more pet battles. There's a pet battle world quest, actually, that I want to do today. Mostly I just use existing strategies, though. My plan is just to poke around on WoW Pet Guide and see what they've done there. Incense placed. Okay. Disappointed the new Dragonflying mount's not available this week. That it listed on the roadmap. Yeah. I'm wondering why that is. It's a good question. Can't wait to get the pretty pink snail as a mount. Did everything you have only ranked 2? How did I get to 4 so fast? I don't think I've done anything crazy. I've done a handful of world quests and a handful of side quests. Did you forget to click any items out of your bags? There are a couple of the quests, like the campaign, give you items that go to your bags that give you like a renown's worth of reputation. That might be it. You might have some reputation just sitting in your bag. There's a new family battler meta. Oh yeah, people were talking about that. People were talking about that. Oh. You want to drop your heavy thing? You got something? Are you good? You want help? Here, just give me your stuff. This is part of what I will have more fun later when I know how to make it drop it. Bounce it? Just by running into it? Oh, okay, I just run into it. Three-hour stream. Hazel hates puzzles. Don't let it touch the ground. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I just don't know how I was supposed to know that on my own. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that one out. In real life, mods can touch the ground. Sometimes they land on it. Sometimes they do it on purpose. Sometimes they're tired. Handy notes told me, yeah. Yeah, I guess there's that. Is it gone? Did I just mess up? I think I just messed up. Oh, it's happy. Okay, it dropped it. Oh, gosh. There we go. What's an underlight globe? Oh, it's a trinket. Wait until the Darkmoon Fair? Oh, I just popped it. I just slammed it. I figured I'll get more rep. I have, you know. Oh, I got an alchemy catalyst. I figured there's always more rep. Most flying mobs don't have shadows. Oh. Okay, I was using my catalyst. Yeah. I haven't set up Craft Sim again. I don't even know if it got an update. It might have done. I hadn't sorted that out yet, so I don't know if anything's profitable for me to craft. I've just been spending my points in whatever, here and there. Is there a way to farm rep for these guys? It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know yet. It seems like these little events that spawn with the little horns can give you a little bit of rep, and it seems like there's no cap to those, although maybe there is. I don't know. But it's like 25 rep per, so that's pretty bad. My plan is to do all the side quests that I can, and then to do all the world quests that I can, and otherwise just like wait for more world quests and then I guess weeklies. Is there a Niff in one of these? No, there's not. You can buy a contract? Are they expensive? I'm sure, I'm guessing. Oh, you know, they're not bad, actually. They're only 44.2k. I thought they were going to be way more than that. 15. Yeah, okay. Sure. Fine. Fine. Bring it to me. There we go. Alright, job done. We'll get a bonus 15 every time. We did the incense quest? We did the incense quest. I don't get why they'd give items to use to gain rep instead of just giving it. Yeah, I mean, it does allow people to kind of metagame if they want by holding stuff for the Darkmoon Fair. But yeah, you're right. Like, I've got... That quest gave me 1,000 rep. It's a one-time use. I could get an extra 10% if I waited for Darkmoon Fair. Or... Oh, you know what? I was going to say the Winds of Sanctuary event, but that one does not actually apply to Niffin. But I'm just gonna swing it. And Renown 5, if we make it there, I'm going to unlock some Drake Watcher manuscripts for the Winding Slither Drake that I don't have. Wow. Oh boy. What's the next interesting thing? We get Niffin Diggin' Mitts, can be used to dig your way back to Loam from anywhere in the caverns, as well as some flight stones. Snail Racing unlocks at 7. And then you get a tabard. I want cosmetics. And I know that the Drake, I want cosmetics for me. Not my dragon riding Drake. I'm the dragon. Oh well. Should I do the Deep Flare Dust is the alchemy quest. I feel like it's going to be kind of annoying. And I could also probably kind of do it along with other stuff. Or I could just do it now. You know. No harm. There's a set at 16 renown. You can go buy manuscripts for the new mount from each of the other vendor reps too. Oh, hey. Oh, it's my first lambent one. I hadn't seen one of these yet. So this is the new elemental type of herb. If I overload it, I get actually some herb knowledge just because I'd never overloaded that before. I've summoned a suspicious spore. We can herb the thing. I got some glow spores. I'm following this guy. He's up to something. I hope I wasn't supposed to do anything. Run the spores, get them. They're itty bitty. What do you mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as... It looks like there's spores in the air everywhere. Maybe I'm just not as bright as I used to be. I just don't know how you're supposed to figure this kind of thing out without people telling you, basically. Pick up the tiny green orbs. Whoops, a daisy do. Oh well, we can do it again in another, what is it, 12 hours? Took me 4 times to figure that one out. Yeah, my initial instinct is to complain and say, I wish they were bigger, but maybe I'm just... Like I said, I'm cranky when I'm new at stuff. I'll be much cheerier in a couple of days. And you know, 10 minutes from now, somebody will be like, how do you get the glow spores for the thing? And I'll be like, let me tell you. And I'll pretend I knew this whole time. It's fine. So we watch you so you can figure it out for us. All very different this time, feels like. What is that one? Long Last Cache. So you guys might know this. You know those dreamer caches? They're treasures. They sometimes spawn in like these big leafy looking things. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to go swimming. How do you get those? What's the deal with that? I have so far been unable to loot them, and I haven't seen anybody else loot them near me, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Do they add a new branch for them? No, that's windswept, and that's frigid. They did not decayed. Okay. I'm just going to keep sticking points into this. That's going to give me a general perception buff. Let's try not to drown, shall we? I found a bubble. That does not appear to help me breathe. It's just a bubble. All right. I'm not in the right spot. Are you enjoying playing a track there? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Huh. Well. Never mind. A moth nearby gives you a slumber debuff. You can loot it during that time. Okay. What about these? I've got a long last cache and a water... You'd think the waterlogged bundle would just be logged by water. I'm looking again. At least you can ride mounts in here. So we can use our water mounts. It should be right on top of me. Oh, there it is. Oh, sneaky. Tricksy. Alright, we got it. We got a barter brick, a titan relic, some shadow flame crest fragments, some supplies. What would we do without the copper quality and viz pots, honestly? And a couple of flight stones. Alright, well that's one of them. The other one, the long lost cache, I am starting to see why it's lost. But I can feel myself getting stubborn. This chosen identity bug never worked for my evoker. It used to work for my evoker, although I am really a dragon, and I've been a dragon for a while now. No, mine's maybe they broke it with a patch. Might be bugged. Might be just working a little bit oddly. Okay, so we found the last one, which makes me think that this is possible. So I'm just gonna stick my nose places and see if we can find anything. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So no special buff or anything for those two chests. You just have to really dig in around those rocks while you're swimming. Specialization for alchemy. It depends on what you want to craft. I started for my alchemy. What I did was I started in alchemical theory, and I did the main thing, and then synthesis, and then these two, and that let me make this tree right here. Let me make primal convergence and incense and omnium draconis quite effectively, which was nice. And then after I finished putting points into that, I decided that I didn't care about decay and I was going to leave transmuting to other people. So I then started putting points in file mastery. I capped out everything except for experimentation because I didn't care about that, but I did that. And now I'm starting to work through potions. Other people might have done it in the other direction, but the nice thing about doing theory first, in particular these ones, is those, like the resourcefulness and the inspiration that you get from these traits applies to all of it. That's going to kick in when you're making files. It's going to kick in for potions and for primal convergence and stuff. So I feel like there was some benefit to doing that first. Now I'm just kind of working on getting my potions together, and then I'll be more or less able to make all the basic stuff. Okay, someone's starting to heat up their smelly pot by Deep Hollow Lake. Oh boy. Is it this? Yeah, smell and sense. Lots of little events, I think. I experiment, but I mostly explode. Yeah, that's the way of it. It's just there was a lot of that going on at the top of the expansion. I never bothered getting any of the experimentation upgrades. I just exploded until I eventually figured out the ones that I needed. Who do you think is the best character in 10.1 and why is it clearly undeniably mirrored? What, you're not a big fan of Ponzo? Oh, man. Yeah, the Niffin are pretty cool. I felt very bad when they were in trouble in the story because I thought, well, these are nice people. They don't deserve this. Mirror's my best friend. Him and I will do better once we've gotten better collectively at sniff and seeking. I also did my sniff and seeking off stream because I thought that the shame from being unable to figure that out in public would be too much for me. So I poked around with it. I did my sniff and seeks already. I finished them at least. But there was an awful lot of, no, I don't smell anything. I basically just mashed that button until we got to the bottom of it. Sniff and seeking master. I was not initially impressed with it, but then again, I hate puzzles. I don't know what I like, actually. Chronically positive streamer, can't remember what makes her happy. I'm not a big puzzle person, and they tend to frustrate me, so I wasn't about to be off to a good start. I'm glad other people are filling this, because I'm mostly just guarding the cart. Amazed at how cool the green transmog is, especially the weapons. Yeah. You're right, this does look like raid gear. Look, it's on fire. I'm not even using an enchant illusion. This is just default appearance. I probably like new battle pets. I guess so. I don't not like pets, but there is a point where you're like, once you have 1,500 of them, what's another one? You know, it feels a bit like a hoarding situation. Although, let's go see what we can get. I actually haven't collected any new pets from the zone. I'm assuming that there's going to be like wild pets. That one seems to drop off of something. That's a pet battle. So yeah, we can probably poke around and go capture some pets as well. So yeah, doing that little event gave me 25 reputation, and as far as I can see, and then another 25 rep actually. As far as I can see, you could just do those all the live long day. So that's one way of farming Niff and rep. Suffering from pet-related success? I suppose so. I freely admit my pet collection's an obsession. Mine is just more of a habit at this point. I think it's, you know, I collect pets because, well, I've always collected pets. What else would I do? 13 squared, thank you for the 5-month resub. How to get rare pets without buying? Well, at the risk of sounding dismissive, if you don't want to buy it, you kind of got to farm it. Depends on what it's from. You can do it from the way that you get it, which could be, it depends on what it is. Some of them drop from rare, some of them are puzzles, some of them are, you know, crafted, that kind of thing. And then if you don't want that, you can buy it. One thing I want to check on is I think that the price of the Forbidden Reach pets is not going down. Man. I was thinking the price of the Forbidden Reach pets is not going to really reduce from here because the amount of people killing rares in the Forbidden Reach will never again be as high as it was. It kind of had its moment. So, now would have been a good time for me to buy any pets from the Forbidden Reach that I was missing, assuming that I was going to buy them and not farm them. So I thought, oh, just, you know what? I want to see what Scruffles is going for now. And apparently there aren't any right now. So maybe I am going to go back and start farming Vraken the Hunter again. Oh, boy. Lydia, thank you for the 2-month resub. How would you feel if Blizzard made you upgrade all your pets to Epic? I would be confused and annoyed, and I might not do it. I think if I had to upgrade all of them, and there wasn't some, reasonable, humane way to catch that up, it would probably be a problem. 6K for Scruffles in my realm, but Joaquin's for 31K. I think I paid like 50 something for Joaquin just to never have to go in that cave again. I bought the Marowak pet, I'm pretty sure. But then I bought the Marowak pet. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Welcome back. But I actually got Lovey to drop. Lovey actually dropped for me, which was cool. SWW1, thank you for the 2-month resub. Add-ons to find where rare overworked pets spawn. Rare overworked pets. Yeah, I think you know something that I don't. Better quality ones, sometimes I have trouble. Overworld. There's no way to find them except for looking, unfortunately. You're not going to find out what quality, unless they've changed something. You're not going to find out what quality a wild pet is until you actually engage it. So you just gotta go sifting through them. Good way to find the best pets from a pet battle perspective. Most of the new pets don't really move the needle too much. It's kind of this thing where by the time a new pet comes out, people already have strategies set up that they're happy with for existing fights. Like if a fight is solved for, it's not, unless it can be done wildly faster and in fewer turns, solved is solved. A beaten fight is a beaten fight. So the old strategies don't get revisited super often. But next round, like next patch when there's new pet battle dailies, the new pets tend to kind of enter consideration a bit more for the guide writers to look into. And then you'll see them popping up again later. Like some relatively new pets do come up in strats every now and then, but not usually along with the content they came out with. It's usually later. And there's also incentive for guide writers to use the same pets that we've been using. I say I haven't written a guide in a long time. The same pets that they've been using forever and ever and ever, because a guide is going to be more useful when people already have the pets. And if all of the guides use the same 10 pets, or most of the guides that can use the same 10 pets, then, a player is going to collect those ones first, and then they're going to have an easier time using the new strats because they already have those pets. So it's kind of a situation where if you can use Icky and an Unborn Valkyr and a Zandalari Ankle Render and whatever else, then you're probably going to do that because they're already required in so many other strats. But there's lots of options. I usually just kind of browse pet guide and see what's going on. Come back. Excuse me. You want? No, he's tethering. Yeah, Jeff has a good point. Any pet battle that you're going to do repeatedly, like many, many, many times over and over again, it's going to make a bigger difference to save a couple of rounds here and there. Milo, 2,500 polished pet charms. A pain, FYI. Milo. I think I still have, is it cute? Oh, it's kind of cute. Explorer Bezert. How many do I have? I have, 1,100 on me. Turn on TSM. I think I have more than that. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Yeah, I have 33,000. Is that right? I can't have 33,000. No, that's not right. There's no way. Anyways, I think I have enough. I don't remember having that many. I think that there's double counting going on there. I think I would have no more than like 12,000 sounds more like it. I think 33 is incorrect. I don't think that's the right number. If it is, then, go me. I'm sick. Morning. Good morning. How are you today? You're rich, apparently. Hi, kitty cat. I am rich. Hi. Hello. There you go. Blow my pet charms on Scout. Scout's worth it. Scout's adorable. I will finish this alchemy quest. I don't know why it's that important to me to... I guess there's something kind of appealing about just, like, finishing a profession, points-wise. It'll happen sooner or later, eventually. The great war beast bathes in burning fires. Well, that's good. Hygiene's important. One more. Several Milo put him on the auction house. But what about when they add... I don't know. I like hoarding my pet charms just so that I can buy new pets when they come out. Because I got my pet charms from the Shadowlands mission table. And I don't want to do that anymore. I think I'm living off of that stash of pet charms for the foreseeable future. Especially because I don't even have... Most of those characters that I had initially set up with the mission table, I deleted them. I didn't want them on my loading screen anymore. I didn't like their names. I didn't want them to look at me anymore. So I couldn't farm more that way if I wanted to, unless I wanted to, like, go set up a bunch of characters with covenants and stuff. Oh, hey, Dream Bloom. So I think I'm just going to sit on them and then just buy pets. I'm not too worried about gold. What's gold for? I did spend 200k. I spent like 100 to 200k on, whatchamacallit. Okay. All right. I upgraded my heirlooms. I went and bought new heirloom upgrade items, and I upgraded one set of heirlooms in each armor type plus a handful of weapons so that they will scale all the way to level 70. Quite pleased with that. Didn't cost me that much gold. I felt good. So now any alts that I'm leveling can continue to wear heirlooms all the way to the end. The rest will last longer, and they hopefully won't get quite so weak along the way. Sometimes I end up with underpowered characters because I haven't gotten them any upgrades in a while, and then I end up like buying them crafted gear at level like 67. It's just a mess. So that's nice. That was the first thing I did actually in the patch, was just go and upgrade all my heirlooms. I wonder if I would enjoy Zaralek Caverns more or less if I turned on handy notes. On one hand, handy notes would tell me things like, hey, this moth, you have to bounce it like a beach ball. On the other hand, sometimes handy notes really overwhelms me. There's just so much stuff on the map that it just kind of freaks me out and I'm not having fun anymore. So I think that maybe, at least while I'm chewing through all these world quests and whatnot, I might keep it off and then worry about it later. Turn on handy notes for the glyphs. You can always turn it off. Yeah. I think I'm enjoying having it off. I think it would be helpful for the glyphs. However, sometimes, once or twice, the 2 glyphs that I found so far, my dragon was like, hey, I smell a glyph. And then I like looked for it with my eyeballs and then I found it. And that was kind of fun. That was somewhat enjoyable. Okay, we got that. We got some alchemy notes. Coffee's all gone. That's good. Throw that over there so I don't knock it over. Hi, kitty. How you doing? Hi. Now 526 gold. One thing I did notice, I don't know why I didn't notice this earlier, but the vaults, the scare vaults from last patch, They actually give a reasonably high amount of gold when you're looting all the stuff. Sometimes you get treasures that, like gold treasures that actually give like lots and lots of gold. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you can lay down. Hi, Bun Bun. There you go. Oh, all right. I updated some add-ons. I'm going to reload. Reconstructed some bones. A skeleton dragster's dancing for me. What is happening? Like being able to explore, get used to the zone first before I turn it on. I think that's what I'm going to try this time. I think that I'm just going to run around without add-ons, or without most add-ons. Latrix is hard to live without, but I'm going to run around without most things for a bit, and then go back. Oh, rare over there. I've been getting a couple dragon shards and knowledge. I've got 2 of them on me that I picked up yesterday, and I think they're just from like rares and treasures. I think I just got lucky. Oh, that's a lot of oh, it's almost dead. Oh man, I know there's purple crystals in this cave, but this just feels so Forbidden Reach. This just feels like the patch hasn't changed at all. Oh boy, it's a rare in a cave. I wonder what it's gonna drop. Could drop a vault key and it wouldn't surprise me. I do like the furry snake. Must be lots of new hunter pet models out here. I'm going to turn on wild pet tracking, actually. I think that'll be kind of fun. And then I want to keep picking herbs so that I can further reduce the cooldown on my elemental overload, so that the next time that I find one of these glow spore inducing thingies, I can... Next time I find a glow spore thingy, I would very much like to redeem myself. All right, what are you? Cobble shell. Where's my wild pet capture team? Is rematch working? Let's find out. Let's turn it on and see if it hates me. Rematch. Let's get rematch and let's get pet battle scripts. What's the worst thing that can happen? Rare drops very pretty pet. Oh. Are you pleasantly surprised that the cave is much brighter than I was expecting? Well, I don't know what you were expecting. It looks pretty dark to me. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty dark. I mean, I could mess with my gamma, but oh man. Wild pet capture. That's the one. That's what I usually like to use. Hello. So, rock martin, sunglow cobra. Okay. I typically will just kind of capture the first pet of every type that I see. And then if, while capturing all of these pets, I find out... Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Haha. If, while capturing all of these pets, I find a rare one, I would then capture the rare and then release the lower quality one. And then if I don't find a rare one, then I'll just use quality upgrade stones. I don't really fuss about breeds. I haven't found it to be worth my time. I thought I lagged out, but it was just you taking a breath. I kept being flabbergasted that the thing would heal. I thought that was oh, rude. Being a miner in the caverns is overwhelming. So much ore. 35 new pets. Betcha WoW Pet Guide would have an article on that. That sounds true. Cosmic Spank, thank you for the 4-month resub. Wonder if Sunwarmed Sand would make it brighter. We can try. I doubt it though, because Sunwarmed Sand just mimics daytime, and this is daytime. This is 10 in the morning server. This would not be a super late thing. I think it's just a cave. I'm gonna campaign to get some fairy lights hung, some lamps. Little, I was gonna say little solar powered glow sticks, but I guess solar power is not gonna get us very far here. I do like these little birdies. They look mechanical for some reason to me. I think it's because they fly like a mechanical parrot does. Maybe they are robots and I just haven't figured that out yet. But they're cute. All right, here's pet number 1. I'm tempted to name it, but I'm not going to do that because I might find a rare one and then, you know, they're harder to abandon when you've already named them, you know, Henrietta. Dreamer's Bounty. Okay, so you guys told me about this. I need to, see you later. I need to get a debuff from a thingy. I need to get a debuff from a moth, I'm assuming something nearby. Because it's only like a 30-second thing. We've got dust moths. I could kill one of them. We've got spore bats. We've got dust moths. Hello. What if I... You want to dust me? Oh, no. Meow. That's not it. Moth, IRC. Any moth? Special moth? Good day. Good day to you. Needs to be a red named one. So like a hostile moth? Oh, there's a quest up there. Maybe I should go pick that up. What do you want? Why do you want it? Veldrak and a Accord. I don't need Veldrak and a Accord rep. They love me already. Although, I guess if it's right here. Jedahita, thank you for the 38-month resub. Happy Patch Week. Good luck with the raid cards. Thank you very much. Well, this is just for the quest. Prey moth. That's a spore bat. That's a stuck spore bat is what that is. You'd think it would be like really nearby. I want to do it. I want to do the thing. Oh, there's a praying dust moth. Now, am I going to get in trouble if I hit it with something? Come dust me. Dust me. Hello. Okay. And then go. It's a poison that reduces your haste. And it's only like 15 seconds long. I see. That's tricksy. That's very tricksy. The moth isn't even named like the sleep powder moth. It's just it's sneaky. Oh man. I see. I'm starting to see the appeal of handy notes. Okay. We're gonna heal up our pets. We're gonna try the cobble shell again, see if it's a rare one. It's not. But I could get the green rock barton behind it. I think I'm going to hold off. I think we'll find more of those. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a rare one. Have you heard of the latest crazy thing competitive raiders are doing? They're buying 100k plus fish, turning them in for Paragon boxes they can save for next week. What are they expecting to get from the Paragon caches? I hadn't heard of that. That's kind of... fun. I wonder if I wonder if it's fixing up fish prices. Piranha. Not wildly. A little bit. They drop upgradable loot. Oh, I see. Plans early on after beating the campaign? I'm just kind of trying to like... What am I trying to do? I have some notions on doing all of the world quests. It's not going very quickly. I'm just kind of doing any world quest, side quest that I can find while also collecting pets and looting treasures. That's more or less the gist of it. I've picked up a quest that I guess I'm working on, even though it's not even for the Niffin. But you never know what's going to be behind these things, I guess. You could know if you looked it up, but where's the fun in that? But we're killing a couple rares here and there. My Niffin rep is at 4.5. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I haven't been hoarding my rep items for Darkmoon Fair or anything like that. I'm just winging them, so trying to gear up whoever I can. Not sure what I'm calling my main this patch. I'm definitely still going to main my Preservation Evoker. And next week, I'm going to have a real rude awakening where I'm going to have to remember how to play it because I haven't healed anything. And I'm not going to until there's new content in front of me. I'm going to have to queue like some random heroics just to remind myself how my kit works. I'm going to have to go do some I need proving grounds or something. Holy moly. Okay. What is this for? Sundered Flame Scout. Okay. Oh, that's it. Reaper Kelly, thank you for the 6-month resub. Hope you're having a great day, Hazel. Thank you very much. Lake Devoker Legendary looks pretty strong. I didn't see any, I heard about the rumors of a potential Evoker Legendary, but I didn't see like stats or anything. That's neat. On topic of mains, I am a Worgen monk again. Heroics Quest for 415 upgradable gear. Oh yeah, I got the weekend. I got the, you mean this one? Or something else? 415, 402? I don't know. Maybe it's something else. The Underlight Queen. Underlight Angler? Oh, it's a moth. Grumbert, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Congratulations on the phenomenal name. Used to give rep weeklies for dungeons. Oh. That I have not picked up. That's a good idea. That's good looking out. Yeah, I'm going to have to put together... I'm going to need to make some notes. I think that something that's been helping me enjoy WoW lately is I've been writing things down in a little paper notebook like it's 2009 again. I used to do that. I used to keep a little notebook sitting on my desk, and I would write down things. Because back then, I didn't have... well, I didn't have 2 monitors, and also I didn't have Wowhead, or I hadn't discovered it or whatever. So, like, if I wanted to try and remember how many mats I needed to craft something, I would need to actually, like, write it down. So I had, like, my little notebook. And lately I've discovered that making notes for content stuff, being like, this is where my bis gear comes from, or like, this is what I want to, this is the crafting recipe that I want to get, helps me enjoy the content because I remember what I'm doing. I used to write down URLs back in the mid-90s. Have a notebook for every MMO that I play. And I know that, like, I'm on a computer. I'm using a computer, so I could theoretically, I don't know, open a WordPad document, open a Google Doc, slap it in there, but that's no fun. That's not as much fun. There's something about pens that just does it for me. Okay. This is a world quest. We're going to get some bonus flight stones. Everything in post-its, notes, notebooks. No, I'll remember it all. Love having a little gaming notebook. I have just kind of an all-purpose notebook that I keep on my desk, and I use it for, like, to-do lists. I use it for, like, I have a little checklist for raid guides where I have each one marked out, and then I have the different steps of guide assembly for each one in different colors. So, you know, you finish, like, the thumbnail for this one, and then you color it in pink, and then you do the titles for this one, then you color it in whatever. So I've got that, but I also write down things like pay off your credit card and buy groceries and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Writing seems faster. I find it slower for me to write something down than to type it, but because it's slower, it makes me think about it for longer, which helps it stick in my brain. I am really talented at just rinsing facts out of my brain like they never happened. I can forget stuff like nobody's business. I'm very good at it. So if I spend longer sitting with it and keeping it in the top of my little gooey brain pod for a little bit longer, then sometimes that helps it stick. Rock Barton. Oh, I want to see if that's the one that I'm looking for. If that's the rare one. The real test of 10.1 and how much fun the new content is how long it keeps me. I mean, I guess I could play the Hunter and then eventually play the Hunter in 10.1 content. Like, there's nothing that says I won't finish leveling my new Hunter and then, you know, take it to the Zaralek Caverns and get her some Explorer gear to upgrade with Flight Stones. Like, that might be kind of fun. But, you know, can it keep me from just playing a bunch of really old stuff? So, Rock Martins and my... I guess I could just, I could capture a different one. One nice thing is that you're not consuming anything to capture pets. It's not like you've crafted a selection of jewel crafter cages and then you need to spend 200 gold just to even get one. Layette, thank you for the 24-month resub. Happy 2 years. 2 years, still loving your chill streams. Thank you, Hazel. Appreciate it. Also, Blarka with a 16-month resub. Thanks, guys. No, it's not the Caverns' fault, but it's so dark. Get some Maw vibes from it. Yeah, that is the trouble, or a trouble, with Underground, I suppose. I like the rares. I like the snails. It reminds me of Najatar almost as much as it reminds me of the Maw. I think just because of the water features and all of the snails, like it reminds me of the sea slugs that we were catching in Neshatar. Yeah, Loam is very cute. The Niffin are very fun. I like their voice acting. Yeah, you're right. Neshatar was way brighter. That's true. Started playing Survival Hunter today for the first time ever. I'm obsessed with it. It's fun. I've been enjoying Beastmastery. I haven't even tried Marks. I've just been, because if I play Marksman Hunter, they won't let me use my Chimera, my exotic pet, my Nuramok. Did that work? I didn't think I could catch it while it was lifted off, but I guess I can. All right, well, there's a rock martin. Let's see here. What am I doing? We're almost finished with the spore moths. There's another little side quest here. There's a lot of these. What are they for? I mean, presumably rep. This guy's actually a Niffin. Mouse detective. All right, all right. And then I need an Endmite. Are you a good Endmite? Are you blue? You're not blue. What's a Yellowbon? Oh, that's a Yellowbon. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I am reluctant to catch a gray one, but I'll catch a green one. It comes out to the same thing. They both upgrade to blue when you use an upgrade stone on them, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So I don't know why I'm so much more inclined to actually use a... I don't want to do any backline damage here, actually. I'd rather just do this. Thoughts on the underground digging treasure activity? It's kind of fun. Oh, I've killed the pet anyways. I will. It's kind of fun. I like Mirror. I like your buddy. And I like the buddy system. The actual puzzle aspect of it is just not really my type of thing. But it's fine. It's not going to ruin my life. Need more bag space? Wow, it was fun. Worgen Racial was the only mounting allowed for a while. I couldn't complain too much about the lack of mounts in the maw because I got a maw mount relatively early from Twisting Corridors. I got my Corridor Creeper. I guess it wasn't that early. That would have been at least the first. It wasn't that early. They did because they didn't have Twisting Corridors right away. But I just didn't go to the maw for a long time. I just pretended I did not see it. All right. Oh, hey. I followed the tracks, guys. I'm so good at that. Hello. Have you seen a mouse? Glow spores? Glow spores from Fuzzy Dust? Spore moths. Okie dokie. There are rares that I feel like I should go do. I feel like I should go look into them. I could come back for this. That is the one trouble with the rares always spawning, is that sometimes if you're just trying to finish something, you feel pulled in a lot of directions. And, you know, there's nothing that says you have to go chase down all the rares. There's going to be more of them. You're not going to run out of rares. You're not going to miss the last one and then, oops, no more rares. But what if it drops something really cool? Tierney, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Love meta achievements. Looked at the meta, didn't see a reward from it. That appears to be correct. There is a meta. It does not seem to give you anything aside from 25 achievement points. We are speculating that it may be required for some kind of end of expansion meta, but of course that's not confirmed information yet. That's just, you know, history. Grumbert, thanks for the bits. Still working on being the forbidden from the reach. Same. I just need one more book from the vaults, and I think I've decided I'm just gonna poke my nose in my vault every week and then just hope the book shows up. The big trick, the big hint, the tip that I learned last night and I had been told before, but it didn't really sink in until last night, was that you can use your anomaly detection, this button here, and while you have that buff, you can look through the walls and see if the book that you're looking for is in a vault. So you don't have to use all your keys. You can scour your vault every week without having to use any keys, assuming that you can get around anyways. Oh yeah, I tried to open this one and it was like the Shadow Flame is too strong. And then I went, well, too bad. Oh well. Never mind. There's events, but I'm going home. I'm going back. I'm going back. My Drake did sense a nearby dragon glyph though. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. I just need to let my dragon feel better. Because I think that one might be... Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, fine. If it's going to be right here. Do I think I can soar up there? I might be able to soar up there. I just opened using the cloak. Oh, that's what the Onyxia scale cloak is for. Oh, gotcha. I think I'm too cheap to buy one, so I might have to farm one. Is there anything good in it? What do you get? What's in it for me? A toy? Oh, alright, alright. Cool effect, Shadow Flame toy. You're on fire. Huge profits on the cloaks right now. Yeah, I bet. I'm curious to see what they're going for in my realm. If I get out of combat, I'll take a look at it. There we go. 8 coins from that. The events seem to offer different amounts of coins. Archmage, we'll say dragon, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate it. Charlie was a bit upset that his cost 15k. He was less than enthused. Onyxian. What if you spell it correctly? Onyxian. Onyxian scale cloak, 29k on this realm currently. I would farm it first. I would farm it first if it's farmable, which it seems like it must be. But first, I have big plans. Please. There we go. Can I afford anything new yet? Let me look at this. I've got 3. We need 4. 4 gives me ground skimming, and then an additional 4 lets ground skimming regenerate more vigor. Okay. Hey, charred egg. I do love eggs. They tend to hatch into stuff. Need to skin the scale, have a tailor craft the base, then a leatherwork and make the cloak. Oh, that sounds like way too much work. I thought it just dropped. A Nyxian scale cloak. Are any of these by Flabby? They're not. What name do I like? That's a nice name. Congratulations on your gold. Here, let's look into the egg over here, and then I'll. I've already used my mailbox twice, so I'd have to pick it up back in loam. Wait for a bit. 3.5 mil. What will you ever need all that for? It's kind of what I'm saying. I used to spend my gold very happily on black market auction house items. I would buy TCG toys off the BMA, and then they started just giving them away for Twitch drops. Exclamation drops. Which is fine. It just means that I'm not spending any more gold. I'm not spending any further gold doing on that. So I'm just kind of sitting on it. I spent a couple $100K on upgrading some heirlooms. That was fine. Spend some gold on some pets, I guess. I don't know. They will have dropped a lot since yesterday. Mm. Ow, 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 ow. I'm assuming that I get to loot this chest after I fight this guy. Maybe that's naive of me to think. If you could just calm yourself for a moment. Oh, I meant to heal myself. Oh no, there's a bigger guy. There's a bigger guy! I'm leaving. I'm out of here. The one guy was already almost too much for me. We're leaving. Nope, need a key? Alright. Well, call it fate. Sunshine coming up now a little bit. There's been so many flowers blooming. It's so wonderful. You go on walks and there's these big, big, big lilac bushes outside and they're starting to open up and bloom and they smell amazing. How do you like the patch so far? Patch is good. Patch is fun. I like the Niffin. I'm mostly excited about next week. This week will be fine. And this week will be, hey, there's a glyph I need. This week will be good for kind of getting all of this questing sorted out, I think. I will, because next week I'm going to feel like I'm busy. Next week I'm not going to want to do any of this. Alright, so I bought the thing. Yeah, I mostly just want to get all caught up. Protects the wearer from being fully engulfed by Shadow Flame. Oh, neat. Okay, that makes sense. All of the lilies that my wife planted in the front are blooming? I think the scroll above Mirret's head is just default UI. I'm not using... I don't even have Plater turned on right now. Myrtle needs to speak with you. Your friend needs to talk. How warm is it there now? It was 20 degrees yesterday. Celsius. It was 20 Celsius yesterday. It was lovely. I don't think it's going to get quite so warm today. There we go. I believe Maren Glass thinks she's the smelliest, but Tamura says she's the smelliest. My argument is that the smell should come from within. I am the smelliest. Uh-oh. I did a bad job. Only choice. Aw. They're cute. They can still be friends. I was doing quests over there. I spent 30k on this cloak. Let's go loot this toy. Plater was broken yesterday. Today's patch seems to have fixed everything. Oh, maybe I'll try turning it on then. I'm actually going to take a quick second and clean up in here. I'll be right back. Alright, pardon me. Okay. How are we doing here? I was gonna go loot my Shadow Flame cloak. Oh yeah, and I was gonna turn Plater on. That's right, I miss Plater. I can live without it, but it's just not the same. Because I did grab updates. I've just been trying to turn things back on very piecemeal, very carefully, kind of one at a time. And then when they act up too much, I turn them off again. Anarchy Moose, thank you very much for the 31-month resub. Hey Hazel, hope you're having a good day. Have you done any of the new races yet? I have gold in all the races. They're easily the best races in the whole X-Pack. I did one for a world quest. I don't think I got gold. I guess I didn't check. I didn't stop and look and see what we got. It was fun though. It was cool. Data store's broken for me. Makes my game lag. Oh. There's a rare over here. He's busy. He's busy with what? Oh no, okay, somebody pulled him. I thought maybe he wasn't pullable. Let's go ahead and just chuck some cooldowns at him. How do I know how far I am? Trying to watch favorite WoW channels. Don't want to miss out when someone goes offline. If you click on your account icon that's on the top right-hand side of your screen, you're going to get a drop-down menu, and you should have Twitch drops inventory or just a drop section in that menu. So icon at the top right of the screen, and then drops inventory underneath. That page will show you your progress, which you can do in multiple sessions with different streamers if needed. Knight XL, thank you for the 6-month resub. Can we make it past chapter 4 right now? I don't think so. Am I past? I think I'm on chapter 3. Or I finished chapter 3. Let me see. Embers and Neltharion. I did chapter 1, 2, 3. This is where my achievement is. And I haven't found anything else yet. My thing says that I need to raise my renown in order to continue with the... Oh, I guess it does say 4. That's weird. I wonder why there's 4 there and only 3 in the achievement. Anyways, yeah. This is, I think, where we're at. That's, yeah, it says 4 in the quest log, but then the achievement window has 3, which is peculiar. All right. Hard finding that info anywhere. Yeah, I think people are just kind of shy about confirming because we don't know for a fact what would unlock for. It's probably time gating, but it's possible that it's something else. All right, so I'm gonna put the cloak on, and then I'm just gonna loot the thingy, which I think was over here. There we go. Blazing Shadow Flame Cinder, and then I'm gonna remember to take my normal cloak and put it back on. And then let's go stand somewhere safe and try it out. Envelops the caster in Shadow Flame for 10 minutes, 15-minute cooldown. So this is me, and then I pop it. And then that's me. I mean, I do like the pink. Do you know what the legendary would be? There are rumors about this Titan Fist situation, but we don't have anything confirmed for sure. The rumor follows that it would drop off of Sarkareth, or that like the broken version might drop off of Sarkareth, and then it would need professions in order to fix it up. So those are all world quests as well, but they're like elite world quests. Also, I don't know what's going on with that one. It doesn't look right. Maybe we go do like the nice normal ones first. Oh, actually, I should have enough dragon glyphs now. Yeah, so we can learn ground skipping. We just need 4 more, the last 4, and then we can get Land's Blessing also. Experience bonus event is not up yet. That's for Diablo 4's launch. We don't know exactly when it would be, but it has not started. At 15, you get pets. New caverns are pretty. How are you, and how are you, chat? Hi, George. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, I had weird dreams. I had a hard time sleeping. The premise of the dream was that my cat was leaving the home, And she's like an indoor cat, so that's like unusual. She's a blind indoor cat, and she was getting out via the window screens, walking on through the forest down the street like Little Red Riding Hood, and then going to visit my sister, which was weird. And also, I had to prevent this because it's dangerous for my blind cat to go walking through the forest and down the street. So I was going through this house, which is not where I live, but in my dreams, I always live in the house that I grew up in, apparently. I was going through the house trying to fix up the windows, and then I was like, okay, that's like all the house windows. I need to go fix the car window. And then all of a sudden, I'm in a parking garage in this car. And I'm, just sitting in the driver's seat. The car's not running, but I'm fiddling with various security measures, which I realize now in my waking life that cars don't have. But anyways, I was making sure the windows wouldn't open so that my cat couldn't get out. I don't know why that was a part of the house, but... And then I accidentally floor the gas pedal, zoom across several lanes of traffic into a left turn lane, and then go, oh geez, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Put the car in reverse, back out across several lanes of traffic, and then try to go park it before anyone notices what I've done. But then, like the sirens come in, and the jig is up. They know. And then I'm traveling with my insurance agent, and they're like, tell me what happened. And I'm telling ICBC, this man from ICBC, everything that happened and why. I told him all about the cat. I told him about the blind cat that was trying to go for walks through the woods. And I said, it was an accident. This is what happened. And he went, well, you know what I'm hearing here is that this is your fault. We're not at fault. As your insurance, this is a you problem. You done something wrong. So we're not going to help you with this because it's not our problem. This is going to really suck for you. And I was like, no, but I'm busy. I can't go through an extended legal battle right now. I don't want to. And he went, well, that's too bad. And then I woke up. And then I woke up being very relieved that I had not done this traffic crime. Oh, jeez. Am I in combat? Is that why I can't fight Slabwing? There we go. Weird dream. Yeah. I don't know why the insurance was such a big deal. There wasn't any damage is the thing. Like, there wasn't any, I didn't hit anything. I mean, I did a very unsafe maneuver for unclear reasons, but nothing was actually harmed. Am I dealing with legal stuff? I am not. And if I was, I couldn't tell you, but I'm not. Under arrest for the cool crime of insurance fraud. Waking up from a dream and not instantly realizing it was a dream is such a bad way to wake up. Yeah, it's just, I don't even drive that often. And I'm very careful because I would not like being caught in a legal battle about vehicular damage. They would upset me a lot. Dream insurers are the worst. And he was being so understanding listening to the whole story that I thought for sure he was going to be able to help. And then he was like, nah, we can't help with this dog. But anyways, good news. Woke up. Car's fine. Cat's fine. Cat's indoors. All the window screens are securely in place. She has not yet gone for a walk down through the woods. Ebo Thrasher, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. There. We got a new pet. Oh, there's a flight path over here. I remember getting the Flight Master in Loam and then being like, well, flight path to where? The zone's not that big. Oh no, there's more side quests. There's more side quests. I'm not done with the first batch. Oh jeez, I haven't even gone to see the Glimmerog games yet. That seems like a later me problem. I want to do all of the world quests and I keep getting distracted by side quests. Let's go do, ooh, pet battle. Let's get, how are we doing here? It's 1042. I need all of these. They're all terrible quality. I never even caught an Enmite. Suppose if you don't dream, it just means your brain doesn't write them down for you. I think I tend to remember my dreams much more clearly when my sleep is disturbed. So if you feel like you don't dream, it might be just that you're completing your sleep cycles. Like you're getting good, healthy rest and it will do you lots of wonderful things in your life. Typically, if I'm being lazy and I'm dozing in bed because I don't want to get up yet, but I'm awake and I should get up, but I don't want to get up yet, and I'm just kind of drifting in and out of sleep, that's when I'm going to have and remember a ton of dreams, because it's usually when I'm wakened before the dream's over that I actually remember it. No cheese before bed. I want to do the world quest, keep getting distracted by side quests. Yeah. I wish I knew what the side quests were for. I guess they don't have to be for anything. They could just be for fun. They could just be cute stories for fun. Except that I'm not even reading them. I do have dialogue on, so I am listening to the voice acting at least. Hi. Well, I got a bug. I got a great quality bug. Part of me thinks, oh, there's a lambent one. Have I fixed my cooldown yet? No, I got 3 hours left. I'm just going to loot it anyways. We're just going to get our glow spores. One thing, actually, you know what I want to do? Here, let's get distracted again. I got 13 glow spores from that. It looks like they're going for 30 gold a piece right now. I want to look into my profession journal, and I want to see... I haven't looked into any new alchemy stuff. It looks like... Also, I didn't necessarily learn all the old alchemy stuff, but in my defense, who wants to make this thing? People. So that's a decayology thing. I've just decided to not do the Altar of Decay because I know there's a thing that lets you like put one down, but I just don't care. Draconic File Cauldron, new cauldron recipe, drops off of the amalgamation chamber. So that drops out of raid. The Draconic File Cauldron drops from the raid. Okay, and then will be purchasable in the auction house. Maybe I'll actually buy it this time. Extracted putrescence drops from the decay-covered chest in Azurspan and Theldraszus. That's new. But it needs the Altar of Decay and the Den of Decay, and that sounds like a not me thing to do. That, also from Aberrus, drops from Assault of the Zicali. Okie dokie. Those just drop from, drops from Aberrus and Assault of the Zicali too. Elemental Potions of Ultimate Power. But they take the regular ones, so at least those will still be useful. I'm just seeing if there's anything, like, really important. Is this new? No, I don't think so. I think I just never got it. I think I just never learned it. Yeah, they added some new way to craft decay items. I'm not super familiar with it. Crafting Rage. I think I'm just not going to worry about it. I think I'm just going to craft the stuff that I already have. Which would mean that I could potentially sell my glow spores, or if... Okay, here's the thing. We trade barter bricks for... I think that's a face cream. I think that's a Ponzo's face cream. We trade that for the Dracothist transmute recipe, and then at least I can transmute Dracothist for a while. That might be worth doing, because I'm not using my transmutes anyways. I'm also, unfortunately, not spec'd into transmuting. So I would be missing some resourcefulness, some serious resourcefulness, as well as some cooldowns, but what do you do? I mean, actually, I could forget. Here. Let's put 2 points into that to get my last 5 resourcefulness for crafting those potions. And then we're not going to worry about that for now, and then we'll... Yeah. It's time. It's only a 20 point tree. We'll get it all done eventually. I have a couple of dragon shards of knowledge on me as well. Okay. I got so distracted I forgot what I was doing. Let's do a world quest. Let's do this world quest. It's right here. Glimmer ending their watch. Ask Rupert to bring you to the buried vault and then slice them into raged watchers. And then we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to... There's so many pets. A stone whisker? What's a stone whisker? It's impossible. I mean, it's certainly possible, but like... Oh, a luminescent cave pool. Okay, it is impossible. I was just going to say, what do I fish out of that? What is it? Am I in combat? My fishing keybind wasn't working. Oh, it's because I don't have better fishing turned on. Ready for some deep cave mining. That's just 1,000 byte piranha. Is it going to fish up glow spores? Leveled alcohol expansion, whole tree haven't touched yet. I haven't gone crazy hard on the... I haven't gone crazy hard on dragon shards and knowledge farming. Like, I did some rare farming, but I didn't go ham. I didn't go ham bone bananas on it. Better fishing needs an update. Adore tall water deer. I want to know what's so special about this fishing pool. It appears to give me the same fish. I've caught a 1000-bite piranha, a temporal dragonhead, an aileron sea moth. I'm leaving. Stone whisker. What is this? It's hard to see. I'm catching it. Lots of profession catch up with the rep vendor. I'm tempted to save all my barter bricks for the mount. There's a mount you can get. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. So I put Howl on it. He's got Crouch on, though. But I don't think this math is a good idea. Oh, maybe it's fine. We just need to be able to catch him. I want to catch this pet so I can take like a good look at it. I think it's really cute, but it's sitting in a bush and I can't see it. I do not think it's too late to start Dragonflight now. I think if you want to, you're feeling the itch, go for it. You won't regret it. Is that a new plant-based pet? It's some kind of a rat. It's some kind of a rodent. Craft the cauldron of extracted putrescence to make decay items. Limited charges, though. Is that an alchemy crafted item? Cauldron. Hollow for future use. Oh, rot yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's profitable. I don't care enough to do it. It sounds like too much of a pain in the butt to bother with. It sounds like you have to clear Brackenhide to craft it in the first place, and then it's got limited charges, and then you gotta go, like, restock it or something. I don't know. It's a non-zero amount of Brackenhide. Stone Whisker. I think it's a big improvement for people that have been going in there to craft with the Altar of Decay, but for somebody that wasn't doing it to begin with, okay, that's adorable. It's got little glowy curlies on it. It's got little speckles. But there must be more colors of those too. It seems like the kind of thing they would just recolor. All right, I was doing this world quest. That's right. Ending their watch. Hi, Rupert. The Gentleman Elemental. Oh, that's right. Well, what do you want? Easier for hawks to find their gnomes. Do you like Pokemon as much as you like WoW pets? Yeah, Pokemon's fun. I've played through, I actually quite enjoyed some of the newer games. I did a Violet playthrough and I did a, not on stream, just like in my own time. I did Violet and I did a replay of Sword. That was kind of fun. What am I here for? What am I doing? The cave seems relevant. Oh, there's a lot of pets in here. Enraged Watchers. Okay, so this is for the world quest. But I should check these. What if there's a blue one? I need the yellow one. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Why is or isn't it Ludicolo? I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I liked Wooloo. I used Wooloo long past when I should have given up on my Wooloo because Wooloo wasn't wooing very good. He was just really cute. Made it through Violet. Yeah. Still looks like trash. But the story was so cute, which is very unlike me. I'm not normally a story and games kind of person. I'm more of a gameplay and games kind of person. And the gameplay loop was fun too, but the graphics, the world graphics, like the models of the environments are such a hot mess that it almost ruined the whole game for me, but I got over it. I made it work for me. Wooloo's good boy. Wooloo precious. Wooloo is very effective defensively. I got the one that took less damage unless it was from fire moves. It was like it's like a special ability. And I really worked that for all that it was worth. The pineapple looking guy with a sombrero hat that is always dancing. Can't get past the graphics personally. They're rough. It's true. They're shocking. I've played a lot of Pokemon games and I've never played one that felt as unfinished as that one did. But I was just really in the mood for a Pokemon game. And I had already bought it before I really understood. But I really enjoyed it. I would play it again too. I would do a replay at some point after I'd cooled down on it for long enough. I really got a good kick out of it. The thing that makes me sad is that now that it's out, they've done some updates and they've patched some things and they've fixed up some stuff. But I don't think it's ever going to be the game that it could have been. It just seems like it wasn't finished. It just seems like they really ran out of time or budget or something, like aggressively so. And it just feels like it's never going to be what it could have been had it been given like another however long it would have needed or however much more money or time or staff it would have needed to actually finish it. Because you can see the outlines of where they wanted to do stuff. It seems like they just weren't able to do it. Would you go as far as saying it looks worse than yellow? Oh, I don't know about that. Why is that team my go-to wild pet hunting team? Grumpy is a real favorite because of the Howl Super Bark combo. In one move, assuming that you don't miss either of them because of like a burrow or something, in one move, that's going to bring almost anything into capture range, whereas with like a terrible turnip or whatever, you need to kind of keep whacking away at it. And then the last two are just for easy cleaning up of backline pets. Nexus Whelpling is just pretty easy to throw down an Arcane Storm and a Mana Surge, and that takes care of most wild pets, I'd say. One more of these guys. But the second two pets are not terribly important, and there are other pets you can use instead of Grumpy. I think there's even other pets that have the same combo. Super Bark is on a lot of pets, but Howl and Super Bark, is that specific to Grumpy? Oh, Lord Woofington can also howl Super Bark. Yeah, it's an island expedition pet, and that's got the same moves as Grumpy. You've got the Corgis have Super Bark, but they don't have Howl, which isn't necessary, but it's nice. All right, what did we get for doing that world quest? We got 90 rep with the Niffin. Hello. We got a Satchel of Healing Spores, which is a green trinket. Shadow Flame Crest. I'm not too worried about all these upgrade items. They just seem like I'm not going to bother with them on my main. For an alt, sure. I like them for Transmog. Let's go do the pet battle. Let's go sort out the pet battle world quest. Oh, careful, careful. Guess I need a Grumpy. Grumpy is easy to get. You just loot it from a burning building in Legion. You don't have to do anything super fancy to get him. Intrepid, Pet Trainer, Explorer, Buzzard. Let's see here. We're gonna Zufu. Oh, you want me to DIY a strat? Oh, I don't know. It's just never... Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Family Battler. What do I get for Family Battler of the Dragon Isles? Or of the Zaralek Cavern, pardon me. I know Dragon Isles was the thing. Gerald. What is Gerald? Gerald's another Phoenix. That's not as fun. That's not as special. Lady Feathersworth. Which you must say with a very pretentious accent. Lady Feathersworth is very special and unique and pretty and worth it. Gerald. All right. Let me pop up on Zufu. Do they have Dragonflight, Family Battler, or the Zaralek Cavern? So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and... Hi. I'll show you my screen. So we are on Zufu's Pet Battles. It's a fan site that I'm not affiliated with that I use all the time. It's linked in chat there. And this is how I get strategies for achievements like that. Under the Dragonflight section, they've already set up a Family Battler section. They already have strategies listed for them. So you could say, show me elemental strategies for, there's only 4 tamers, and then they would have rematch strings and scripts for each of them. But you can actually, on the main article stage here, I have my account connected, I think. Am I logged in? I need to log in. Give me a sec here. I'm just log myself in. Okay. Dragonflight. So yeah, I have my WoW pet guide profile. I have my little parrot set as my favorite, my icon, because that's what I always do. Family Battler. All families. And this is going to scan and choose strategies for me based on the pets that I already have that are leveled. And I have a mass rematch export that I can copy to my clipboard. Let's make a new tab for 40 teams. There's the 40 teams. So this quest is called Land Down Under, and I want to... So I've got a team for it for each type. We're going to do it with aquatic currently. I could open up the notes here and then follow that, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to the site, and I'm going to go find Land Down Under aquatic. So we're going to go, I don't know why we're starting with aquatic, but we are, which is Beathert. It's Slimy Sea Slugs, Void Skimmer, and Quacky. Yeah, that's right. And then I'm going to grab the script. I'm going to attach it. And then I don't even need to know. Oh, puppy. Puppy! How do I get that? How do we get the puppy? Oxyria, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. That is to say all of them. I do benefit from having a quite healthy roster of pets leveled up. It makes it so that I basically have strategies already. I do need to finish leveling up my Dragonflight pets eventually. It is going to start wanting me to have pets leveled that I don't. But Quacky apparently is Quacky leveled? He doesn't look all that leveled. This might be a problem, actually. I might be encountering my own problem. I might need to level Quacky. Harsh D, thank you for the 11-month resub. Yeah, unless the Void Skimmer can solo this, I think I'm going to be in trouble. Just talked a huge game about how I have all the pets leveled, and then apparently I don't. Awkward. But we can buy a stone somewhere. Or maybe the Void Skimmer can solo this, possible. Do you farm them until you have them as blue? Do you buy blue stones? I farm them until I have one of each of them, and then if I no, this is going to be a problem. If I happen to cross a blue one in the process of that, then I will catch that instead. But I don't usually keep looking after I have one of each wild pet to try to get the blue ones. I'd like to just get I'd like to just boost Quacky, basically. There is this guy. He's a vendor. You, specifically, are also a vendor. He can sell this to me right here. Also, Milo 2500. I can just buy that. We already know Pinky, so they just added the one new one, eh? All right, cool. Here, I'll buy a stone for Milo too. And then let me upgrade Quacky here. Let me just check and see if there's anybody else that's gonna pop up here. All right, I need 1, 2, 3 actually. Yeah, so they are using some new. Here, give me like 10 of these. I have an add-on sometimes that lets me buy these in bulk, but not running it right now. Alright. It's nice that you can upgrade these from the journal. You don't have to summon them anymore. So throw that one, that one. It's only five levels, but that's okay. It looks like we needed... That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Alright, so let's run this back again now that Quacky's leveled up. Biomal's broken right now. Thrill of the Skies stack with ground skimming. Ground skimming, I believe, will only take effect when Thrill of the Skies is not active. I think it says something about that in the tooltip. Reluctant to spend polished pet tokens. Yeah, I have somewhere in the range of... I don't know how many charms I have, but it's enough. It's more than 10,000. It'll do. Thrill of the Sky is overpriced. Okay. We all have takes. They're all individual to us. And, you know, your feelings are valid. No notifications for subs. Oh, no. Thank you. I miss the squirrel sounds. I wonder if they're just quite quiet. I had turned game sound down earlier on the login screen. They might be just too quiet. I had turned this down quite a lot. Let's turn it back up. Did I not win that? I don't think I did, because I still have this world quest. There may be some amount of RNG involved.
Stay away from the voodoo.
There was no sign either? What? Well, thank you for the 11-month resip. Enjoy 10.1. I do see your sub in my feed. It's possible. Here, let me try. Game sounds loud now? Okay. Here, let me turn it down here, maybe? About that much. Got a 402 chest, but it breaks my force set. Catalyst is gone. Will you be updating your DBM voice pack? One day, yes. Soon, probably not. Eventually, yes. Does the duck have the right spells? Oh, maybe that's it. Here, let's restart it. Yeah, well, maybe we need to tab out and in. Quacky is supposed to have wind up and here. Yeah, maybe that's it.
What you want?
Sub alert went through, it had sound. Oh, Shadow Wolfies, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome. Nordicel Wiz, Benex, Iron Starlet. Oh, nice. I guess I'm working on Family Battler. I grabbed a collection of strats of the different types. So I'm trying to do it with all aquatic pets. I guess for Family Battler. What I could do, if I really wanted to, is import the rest of the scripts and then just sit here at Buzzard and just get all of his done. Because the nice thing about Family Battler with Zaralek Caverns is that there's only 4. There's only 4 tamers. So you don't have to do 10. It's all the types, but I mean, how many types is it? So it's 40 pet battles, which is much less than like 120. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? This dog is so cute. I want to know if I need to summon Milo when I get out of here. I need to take a look at Milo and find out if it's like Murray, but just a darker color. Murray's very cute, though. He looks like a little Pyrenees pup, but with some some dry skin. Little stone scale on the back. Come on, Quacky, you can do this. You've been training. You've been eating good. You've been leveling up. Working the same achieve after spending 2 hours searching for seething orbs. What are seething orbs? Should I be searching for seething orbs? Alright, looks like that's gonna work much better. Does Murray have super bark? Yeah, he does have super bark. That's funny. Okay. Very good. That's one. Milo, if we summon him. Also, Milo, you may as well be leveled up. Oh, Milo has Howl and super bark too. I could... Oh, and he's got 357 attack. How much attack does Grumpy have? Grumpy has not as much attack. I'm gonna swap him out. I'm gonna... Milo's my new boy. Milo's the new Grumpy. With Howl and super bark. And then Bite's fine. Save. How do I save, actually? Oh, there we go. Overwrite this team. Yeah, there we go. There's a new dog in town. Benched. A couple attack points. It was like 60 attack points. It was so many. Yeah, that's the same model. It's just, he's the exact same color as the floor, so it's harder to immediately recognize that he's cute. There's a chest called the Seething Cache. Gives you a slug mount. You need to find 3 seething ores to be able to open the cache. Oh, okay. Every stream I tune into, people are looking for different things. No idea what I'm doing in the caverns. I was kind of feeling that last night. I was running around doing like the campaign and doing everything I could find. And I was like, well, this is all fine, but what's it for? I guess right now it's for rep and pets. Shall we do the dragon race? Wait. No. Shall I do this pet battle 9 more times? Does that sound like me? Land down under. So we did land down under with aquatic. We could do it with beast. Because this should go smoother now. Land down under with beast. And it's Gizmo and the copper fur kit. Yeah, so we grab the script from there. We pop that in there. And then we have at it. I haven't played any hardcore. I was kind of thinking about it when we were waiting for patch 10.1. But then patch 10.1 came, and then I thought, yeah, we're alright. We made it. we managed to kill enough time for the patch to come out, and I think that I'll have enough to keep me busy with in retail. Getting the snail racing achievement was challenging. Had to recruit a team to cheer on Proggy. Proggy. I don't know any of these words. I didn't even know we could snail race yet. I thought that was locked behind some... I thought that snail racing was locked behind a higher level of Niffin renown than we could get. Maybe I'm thinking about something different. Stormzen, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. You only need 7. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just on like 4. 7's pretty good. If you're at 7 already, I think it's part of a side quest. Oh, okay. The snail racing achievement. It was it for... Was it for the... Okay. Oh, I get it. Was it for this one? A little over 6 after every single side quest. Okay. Alright, well, there's Beast. That's done. Let's do Critter. Death Roach, Void Scarred Hare, and Sir Reginald. That's good. Copy that. Pop that in there. I don't know if I'll get Gerald today, but I'm certainly getting Explorer Bezard's Gerald done. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, and it gives you... Okay, so it gives you Roggy. Toss treats to a racing snail and Glimmerog, and then watch that snail win the race. Oh, don't forfeit. And Roggy I see, I see. Oh, that does sound fun. Maybe we'll do that on a later stream this week. Assuming that it's... If I give it a couple of days, there'll be like a nice... a nice litany of Wowhead comments that we can peruse and put together our thing. Recruit a team to cheer on Broggy. Is it pet battles? Interesting. I haven't even been to the Glimmerog Caverns yet. Or the Glimmerog area. I've been afraid that it's going to give me a bunch more side quests, so I've just been trying to do all the other side quests that I trip on, just to make them go away. Hi. See, it's time for Sir Reginald to have his moment. Poor Void Scarred hair. It did its job. It helped. I think I'm just gonna not worry about gear at all this week. I'm just gonna you know, save up any flight stones I get. I'm currently sitting on 1,400 flight stones. Oh, there's a cap. There's a cap of 2,000. Interesting. So anyways, get as many flight stones as I can, I guess. And then next week... we'll be able to get, like, better gear and better crests, I'm assuming. Super HBR, thank you for the brandy sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. It gives me flashbacks. Surprising amount of side quests. Yeah! I'm wondering if there's... I guess I'm wondering what they're for. If there's things locked behind them, or if they're just... They might just be cute. They might just be... Maybe I should be reading them more, I suppose. Okay. Carminius Infinite Hatchling and Thunderscale Whelpling is next. I have clicked on the wrong window for Dragonkin. Yeah, it looks like they have not changed these fights since PTR, so all the PTR strategies do seem to work just fine. Very good, very good. I said I wasn't going to do this, and then apparently I am. Or at least one of them worth. It'll be 25%. Campaign only 407? Yes. Add-on for the pet collection window is Rematch. Rematch and Pet Battle Scripts are the two add-ons that I'm using for pet battles. But Rematch is the one doing the window. The thing I actually like quite a bit about the Rematch window is if you don't feel like using the Rematch journal, you can very easily toggle it on and off, because sometimes for whatever reason, the default journal, it's just cleaner, I guess. It just has less information, so it's less overwhelming. So I'll go back and forth, but I like that you can do that really easily. Yeah, 407, yes, no Slitherdrake, correct. As far as I can tell, nobody has the Slitherdrake yet on live servers. It's going to be after the next chapter of the campaign, and we don't know when that is. It's possible it's next week. Possible it's time-gated. Possible it's rep-gated. I would imagine time-gated, though. How are you enjoying 10.1? It's fun. It's fun. There's lots to do. I'm trying to figure out... I'm doing a little bit of everything. And that might be a mistake. On one hand, I'm going where the wind takes me. And there's a lot of different little things to work on. On the other hand, I kind of wish I had just one big goal. Maybe that's why I'm sitting here cranking out this family battler. At least on this tamer, is because it's in front of me. I can make concrete progress. I understand what I need to do it. I have all the pets all set up. I can just kind of work through it, and then it'll be done. Mr. GM tweeted about a bug. Oh, do you like this patch? Do you? What do you think? I have Twitter once again blocked on my computer in an attempt to help me focus on stuff. Elemental Battler, Rematch String, Script, Flow, Primal Stormling, and the Sophic Amalgamation. I had to level a couple of these up.
Hello, man. Be seeing ya.
Success rate for these strategies seems quite good, though. Sometimes with the battler achievements, you run into RNG battles where you have to get kind of lucky and get a crit, or you have to not get crit in order for it to work. And maybe I'm just getting lucky, but so far these seem quite reliable. Oh, that's nice. That'll work. Am I raid live streaming? No. I don't live stream my raids. I found in the past when I used to stream raids, it made me a worse raider and not a very good streamer. I might stream some keys. I might like pug some keys on stream, or if my key group is wanting to do keys during my stream time slot, then I might stream some keys here and there. But I'm not planning to stream raid unless I like pug raid on an alt or something like that. A couple of crazy RNG strats for Argus Family Battler. Yeah, I remember that. Argus Family Battler was the one time in my life that I remember actually needing to go back and look for optimal spect pets, like the my random assortment of whichever pet breeds I had happened to pick up was suddenly no longer good enough, and that's the only time that's ever really happened. Maybe for PvP pet battles, I think I needed like a specific breed of crab once, but for the most part, breeds exist, but they don't really matter. But for Argus Family Battler, they mattered. They kicked in. Thanks for streaming today, Hazel. Always looking forward to your streams. Congrats on your drop. I like the ethereal portal toy a lot. I decided that's my new hunter's personal Hearthstone toy. It's on her bar. She feels like a very... She's a Draenei she's not wearing like TBC armor, but I leveled her a lot in TBC zones. I spent a good chunk of time... Let's do flying now. I spent a good chunk of time in like Blood Mist Isle and Azure Mist Isle, and then I spent a huge chunk of time in Netherstorm. What did I say I was doing? I said I was doing flying. So we've got a team Barb Hatchling, Waiter Chick, and Stormwing. That's the one. Tack that on.
Who you be? Spirits be with ya, man.
We don't know exactly when we're getting the new dragon riding mount. It's possible it's next week. I wouldn't be surprised if it's with reset. It's behind the next wing of the campaign chapter that I don't think that we can get to just yet. What's your favorite thing about the Caverns so far? What are you enjoying most from it? I like the Niffin voice lines. I like their funny little accents. They got a good attitude. They cheer me up to spend time with them. Tuat, thank you very much for the brandy sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Must protect honey pelt at all costs. I like them too. I need to hear it a bunch more before I can mimic it. I need to spend more time listening to them. I like this dog a lot. I feel bad that I'm repeatedly beating on it. We only have to do this another what? Okay, 1, 2, 4 times. Okay, I'm not as far down the list as I thought I was. We only gotta do it another 4 times after this. And then it'll be okay with humanoid, magic, mech, and then undead. Holy smokes. My favorite is the Ponzo face scream. Go Placidly, thank you for the 5-month resub. They all sound like my aunt/mother from Michigan. It's almost as cool as Deep Home. I think I like it better than Deep Home. It is a very Deep Homey vibe, I agree with that. Alright, that's humanoid. Featuring a Yeti.
Talk to me.
I love tamales with an 8-month resub. Hello! Did you finish getting your scrolls? I did finish getting my scrolls. The only thing standing between me and the forbidden is that last book. That last book from the vaults. The Old Gods annotated one was not in my vaults last week, and it was not in my vaults this week, and it has never been in my vaults, and it will never be in my vaults. That's not true. It'll eventually be in my vaults, but that's the last thing that I need for the meta achievement. So if I really want to brute force it, I can try and poke around in the vaults on all of my alts and see if any of them can find the book, and then if they do, they can go around and find the rest of the books. But I think I'm just going to be lazy. I think I'm going to be economical about my time in this particular specific instance and just kind of check my vaults every week. You can use your anomaly detector to see whether or not the book is in a vault before you use a key, so I don't have to worry about running out of keys. Although I do have an extra 168 keys that I have not used, so it's not like I'm about to run out of them. partner's missing that book too. Didn't know that. I only tried it out last night, and it does work. You can see the books, you can see the purple outline of it, and if you get close enough, you can mouse over it and see which book it is. So last night in my vault, I had the other 2 books. Again, you can get duplicates as well. I had both other books, but I did not have that one. Wonder how busy the Reach will be now that 10-1's dropped. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a party city, a bit of a ghost zone. Not a whole lot going on down there. I wonder if anyone will ever sell a Scruffles pet. Maybe somebody bought them all out just to reset them to people like me. It's a cool Hearthstone appearance. Okay, there was Humanoid. Time for Magic. Featuring Eye of Corruption. And among other things. Grab our script. I think maybe I'll do this achievement 10 battles a day. I don't think I'm going to go do the other 30. But I think tomorrow maybe there'll be a different tamer up, and then maybe I'll go ahead and, you know. I just noticed his glasses. Maybe tomorrow there'll be a different tamer up, and then I'll do 10 battles tomorrow, and that way we can kind of break it out into a couple different pieces. Have you ever thought about applying for a job position within Blizzard? It's hard to walk away from content creation if you've already got your foot in the door from it. With it, especially because I live in Canada now, and I have no interest in moving back to the States. So I can do like contract work with them. I can help out with projects. I can voice guides when they want me to, but actually taking a position would be more complicated than that, and it would be hard to compete with the level of freedom that I have just doing this. My skills are also pretty specific to what I do here. It's a very self-taught thing. There'd be a lot of learning. I am Canadian. I moved back to Canada. So I grew up in Canada. I lived here until I was 21. And then I spent 8 years in the States. And then I've just recently, last year, I moved back home. I am on Vancouver Island. Not that anybody asked. I am repatriated. Just be a billionaire. You'll have way more freedom. I just heard so. I wouldn't say no to like $1 million. I would buy a house and then I would live in it. And I would mop my floor and then I'd go, shiny. I mean, I mop these floors too, but I'm just renting them, so it's not quite the same. Okay, where? Oh, we're not quite done yet. We're not quite done yet. That was magic. I want to do it with mech and undead as well. If I had $1 million. We wouldn't have to eat craft dinner, but we would eat craft dinner. We'd just eat more and buy the really expensive ketchups. Like Dijon ketchup. I must sound insane if you're not familiar with the song. Mechanical Battler. Land Down Under. We're gonna go grab the script for that. Timeless Mechanical Dragonling. Yeah. They have pre-wrapped sausages, but they don't have pre-wrapped bacon.
Who you be?
Hire someone to mop my floor? I don't think I would unless my house was so large that it was untenable for me to maintain on my own. And I think that that large of a house would be a mistake because it would be untenable, you know. I'm shy. I would rather clean my own house than have a stranger or someone I knew. Like, I would rather do it myself. I would be one of those people that hires somebody to clean, and then I'm so embarrassed that I clean before they get here, and just, it doesn't, it wouldn't do me any good. I would have to be not home. I haven't been to the parsonage. I think I've gone by it. I think I've seen it be busy. I feel like I know which one it is. How do I know if I'm working towards these Twitch drops? You can check on your Twitch drops inventory. So if you click on your profile icon on the top right-hand side of your Twitch screen, and then the drop-down menu will have a Twitch drops section. Click on that and then look around in there and see. It'll show you if you're making progress. Mrs. does that exact thing. Yeah. My dream, nice small house, cute, but like small, manageable, easy for me to maintain. And then like a decent sized property that's like private. That's the rich person dream, is just to have like some space, just for some quiet, just for some privacy, you know, have a little outdoor space. You can camp in your backyard. You can garden and plant things and have a couple chickens, that kind of thing. I want to live in the woods. It would be a lot of work, but I think that work would be good for me. I think it would be good for me. I think I could use a little bit of labor. Am I going to mow the grass? I would plant things that didn't need as much mowing. I'm not much of a lawn person. I would plant like ground cover in the winter and then, you know, borrow a goat. Get the goat to do the mowing, that kind of thing. Have a goose. The goose won't help with the grass, but it'll help with the goose. So did I finish it? No, I've got one more. One last one, and then we never have to do this guy with a special team again. Undead for Land Down Under. Ooh, that's quite the script. One more.
Greetings, man.
Sourville, thank you for the 10-month resub. Meow. Meow. Pioneer Mercy, thanks for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Blackwing Kegate with the bits. Can you blame him? I mean, yeah. I'm doing this pet battle repeatedly with different type teams for the Zaralek Family Battler achievement. There's a achievement you get for defeating the 4 tamers with teams of all level 25 pets of each type. So I'm just doing it 10 times with teams of different types. This is Undead. It's the last one. Land a bit of privacy. Having semi-rural is harder if you want fiber optic internet. Yeah. That's the trick with getting the $1 million beforehand to buy the home outright. Is your earning potential might go down if you can't live stream. Got my name right. Did I really? Holy smokes. I didn't think there was any way I would have. Now I'll never say it again just to not mess it up. I forget. Veggie garden grows cats. The local strays all seem to like to nap there. I've got veggies planted on my balcony, and I've got fruits, and I've got flowers, and I've got a lot of things. I've really managed to wedge every corner of space out of that thing I can. But I would love to do more food gardening. Add-ons changed a lot since Dragonflight launch? No. Have I gotten anything new? I got Rare Scanner, but I added that to my add-on spreadsheet. I'm still not using a whole lot. I took Ability Team Tracker back for the sake of PvP. What else? Better fishing was nice when I was fishing. I have a lot of it disabled presently. Yeah, not using a whole lot. I think I might get rid of World Boss Timers again. I was just using that when I was farming wild World Boss mount drops, and I have them all now. Have I seen the upside down hanging tomato plant basket? I haven't. It sounds like it's doing too much. I understand that urban gardening and space constraints are real. I understand that very well. It sounds like it's doing a lot. You know, like how sometimes plants just grow in the ground with no help and they're just like plants? That's the dream. That's how I like to garden, is with as little interference as possible. Manuscript and Soul-Shaped Tab TA. I got a manuscript tab add-on. It's disabled right now, but I did install it. I don't think I've added that to the spreadsheet yet. Okay, we did something. Congratulations. We've beaten that tamer with all those types of pets. We also bought Mila, which was very important, very cute. I'm gonna go look for the rest of these glyphs. And you know what? I'm gonna do it without antidotes. I'm gonna be stubborn. It says there's one in Glimmerog, which is this way, so I'm gonna go poke around and see if my dragon can sniff it out. What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, there's pets. Oh, there's a lot of pets. Oh, there's a hollow moth. I don't have that. No, stop doing pet battles. You've done enough pet battles. Oh, there's a glyph. Okay, so we want to get as high as we can. And then... Dragon's tired, but I'm not. Huh, here we go. One down. What's this? Oh, it's locked. Of course it's locked. Where's the next one? Slither Drake Roost. Don't know where that is. Maybe north? There's Acid Bite Ravine and Aberrus Approach. Well, I guess I haven't been north, so I'm gonna go poke around north just to see what's up there. Pet battle addiction. Yeah, we don't have the new Drake yet. I'm hoping next week. I don't know that for sure. A bloody body. Huh. Yeah, alright. I'm using a regular keyboard, full keyboard. I used to use a gamepad. I used a gamepad for years and years, but I'm using a full keyboard plus a gaming mouse these days. Hiya. Hello. How you doing? How are things? So that looks like Aberrus. That makes me think that Aberrus is over there, which makes me think that the Aberrus approach... Yeah, there's the Aberrus approach. Must be a dragon riding glyph around here somewhere. We're gonna find it. My Drake sensed a nearby one. Oh, yeah. Haha. Okay. Alright. We can do this in 25 seconds, or we can just wait. New Drake should be after the next chapter of the campaign. When we finish Inherited Sin, that should offer the new Drake. It's just not currently available. Agreed. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh yeah, works. Worth it. Okay, Slither Drake Roost and Acid Bite Ravine. I'm gonna have to actually... Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna guess, I guess. How hard is this world quest? Slime ranching. Slime's contained. Am I up to the task? Can I contain some slimes? How hard can it be?
That's a lot of slimes.
When you say contained, can I just kill them?
Safe to contain them before things get out of hand.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Suck up experimental oozes, storing them in a pressurized container. Hygienic. Amniotic ooze? Are you sure? Okay. I wonder if the little ones spawned when I killed the big ones? Is that what happened? Use it when they're below half health. Okay. You don't even have to aggro them? Oh. Oh, yeah. No need to attack at all. Okay. Although if I attack, I can probably gather them up a little better. So, like, if I just kind of say, hey, excuse me, can you come with me, please? And then, can you come with me, please? And then I can gather them up. That seems efficient. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Good job dealing with those escaped slimes. It looked like quite the sticky
I want to know why they're amniotic. Oh. Okay. Guanite, sure. You betcha. What's this treasure? I have like no faith in my ability to loot treasures when I see them. There's too many of them. They're like, you need the key. You need the password. You need to be gunked on by a nearby piece of unnamed wildlife. Ooh, Dragonel's alchemy knowledge. Okay. Quite the sticky situation. These ones frighten me, but they give lots of flight stones. But do I care about the flight stones? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to hit the flight stone cap before I start spending flight stones. 0 of 20 for guanite.
Cohorts are really excited for the explosive potential of guanite. If you see any shale wings, they seem to deposit the stuff.
Okie dokie. If you say so. Incubating the monsters Nelth was creating? Oh, I suppose so. The quest insisted it was hygienic. How's my rep doing? Have I gotten any? I was getting a little bit. I got 90 from the last world quest. Ooh, this seems like it's going to take a while. We're at 4. 4.5. 4 3/4 currently. But I have lots of side quests that I haven't finished yet, so I'm going to keep chipping away at those. I just don't want to miss world quests if I can. I want to do the time-sensitive ones first, because the side quests aren't going anywhere. There's no real rush on those, I don't think. The pets aren't going anywhere. There's no real rush to get all the pets. Is what I keep telling myself anyway. Only person that wants Tuskar to be a playable race? I don't think you are. I think you have some allies in that journey. You might die IRL before doing the side quests. Why? Do you know something? A puddle hopper? What's a puddle hopper? Is it froggy? I've never seen one of those before. What if it's really rare? You never know. Besides, I need to use my new wild pet capture team. Ooh! Oh, I thought it was blue quality for a second. It's not. Oh, it's like a baby hornswog. Okay. It cannot. There we go. Love all the snails in the caverns. If you get the pets first, your name appears before the names of others with the same number of pets on the lists. I don't think I knew that. I think the only people looking at the lists are the people that are on the lists. You ever hear that joke about how people become bodybuilders because they want to impress other people, and then they increasingly realize that the only people that care how ripped they are the other people that are also getting ripped? I think that pet collecting is a similar paradigm. Still on? Couple more minutes, yeah. I shouldn't stay past noon, because at that point I'm just procrastinating, but I can kick her in for a little bit longer. Yeah, it's hard to beat Nexus Whelpling for cleanup. It's just nice and easy. You throw down the 2 buttons and then they just kind of take care of themselves. I feel like I'm afraid to get rid of the blue gear. It's still explorer gear. I don't think I'm going to need it. Alright. I'm up 1 puddle hopper. Spent 3 days camping a spot for a pet spawn. Thanks for the stream for the drop. Doing my own pet battling. Well, nice. That sounds like a very, very relaxing day. Last night when I was doing the Zaralek Caverns intro quests and whatnot, I ended up, usually I'll multitask that kind of thing. If I'm not streaming, I'll usually throw on like a YouTube video or something. But I ended up just playing. I found I was getting too distracted. I was getting distracted enough by the game. I didn't need another layer of distraction over top of it. It was getting to be too much, so I turned off my other monitor and I just played. I couldn't tell you if I learned anything, but we got somewhere. There is a lot of ore around. Oh, that one just despawned. I'm not a miner, but... Oh. Do you wonder if we're going to have a dragon riding raid fight? I think that the Naku offensive might have been the pinnacle of that. I think that it would be a controversial thing to do just because there are people that cannot dragon ride due to continuing motion sickness. And it would be a bummer if it was like a roadblock in the raid. At least in, I mean, I guess as long as you can get away with piggybacking, then maybe it'll be alright, but I don't know. I could see it being for like navigating around the raid in between stuff, but I don't know if I see it as a raid fight on its own. Got my last enchanted crest recipe, congrats! You're set. These are very flat so far, I've noticed. There's not a ton, and maybe I'm jinxing it, but there's not a ton of elevation changes. They seem a little less annoying so far. They just seem easier than the base ones. Just more about, you know, go fast. Oh, I wonder if because they're all so low that ground skimming is going to be important? Maybe not, because you only ground skim when you're not going fast enough to get Thrill of the Skies. So, I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would be the thing. What did we get? We got silver. Oh no, we got gold. We got gold.
You and your Drake are exceptional.
Thank you. Okay. 500 gold for me. Hellos. Trash you clear from a dragon in the first raid. Yeah, but it's not like dragon riding mechanics. It's dragon riding in the same way that the beginning of that one Cataclysm dungeon is dragon riding. Save big ol' Bessie from the fire. Oh, big ol' Bessie needs me. Big ol' Bessie, hang on, I'm coming. What kind of animal do we think Bessie is? Is she going to be a tall deer? Is she going to be an actual cow? Oh, she's going to be a snail. Oh, okay. Okay, she's alright. She's gonna be fine. Got some rep from that. I want to go see if I have enough coins to be worth anything. I want to go poke around in Loam. I always think Loam's gonna be in the middle of the zone, and it's not. It's not in the middle of the zone. It's clearly marked on the map with a big old soup pot is what it looks like to me. Spin Soa is around the edge here somewhere. There they are.
See anything that tickles your fancy? Or your nose?
So, you could trade the fragrant coins for the coveted baubles. You could also get Shadow Flame Crest, but it's just Drakes and Whelplings. So, failing that, you could use your coveted baubles for pet, mount. So, I feel like that's going to be my move. And it looks like it's a 1-to-1 rate. So, I have 26... And I'm gonna need 550. So I guess we're not done anytime soon. Mohani, 71. Thanks for giving out some gift subs. Choose the moment. Love the new snails, how many there are of them. Also thought it looked like a soup pot. Yeah, baubles you just trade for cosmetics at the vendor that's directly to the left. I don't think there's anything else that you can do with them. There's 2 mounts and a pet.
Come back, okay?
So I guess well, you know what? I'm not going to trade any baubles. I'm not going to trade any baubles. Although they are Bind 'em Blizzard accounts, so you could farm coins on multiple characters. I don't know if that many of them are like, you know, time locked or anything. But if you were farming coins on multiple characters, you could trade them for baubles, and you could funnel the baubles for the sake of getting the pets and the mount, or the pet and the mounts. Item level drops higher than Forbidden Reach. Forbidden Reach base gear is going to be initially a little higher than what you're getting, but you're going to be able to upgrade their like Cavern stuff further with Flight Stones. So if you're just looking to throw them in an easy set of something, then Forbidden Reach has better gear. But if you're going to keep playing and you want it to be better eventually and you're planning on upgrading it, then you're looking at Zaralek Caverns. The male snail is my favorite. He's so cute and tiny. Okay. And then I have 27 barter bricks. I will not sell them for gold. You can't make me. It's tempting, but we won't do it. And if we go talk to Ponzo... Oh, thanks for the gift subs, anonymous gifter. Reach no longer useful as a questing zone. Remember not needing Korthia. Yeah, I don't think the Reach is going to be super impactful outside of the cosmetics you can get there. I think that we're kind of done with it now.
Come see what I've dug up today.
So, I'm going to take 25 of my barter bricks, and I'm going to buy 1 Ponzo's cream. And I'm going to trade that to... I'm going to take the cream. And I'm going to give it to Misty in the Zaralek Cavern, who I hope lives around here somewhere. I'm gonna go poke around. I could also wowhead this. Basically, I want the transmute recipe. I'm assuming she lives in Loam. I don't know for sure, actually. Oh, there's Misty. Okay. Found her. Perfect. Hello. You're an alchemist.
You want it? Huh, you bet we got it.
Right. Okay. So I can trade... If I traded a timeshare voucher, I could get the Stinky Bright Potion. Not too worried about that. But I am going to get the Dracathis Transmute.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
Learn that. I'm going to probably turn in my Dragon Shards and Knowledge. I'm going to keep sticking my profession points into... We're going to catch up transmutation. Get a little extra resourcefulness for it. And then maybe go back to Veldraken and think about... Do a little math. I can't decide between a human or a gnome warlock. I would say if you really like seeing cloth transmog, humans wear it very nicely. Humans really show robes off very nicely. So if you have like a fine collection of robes that you want to really enjoy in your warlock, then human is a good choice. But if you just want the vibes, it's hard to go wrong with gnomes. Gnomes are so cute. Oh. I'm gonna get out of here before I start doing any more pet battles. I could sell that propagating rouse seedling. Love the new mole people. Hear me out, goblin jump. That is true. Do I have to do my own math? So Dracathist currently is... I can make them once. It would take 300 glow spores and 50 silken gem dust. I have 63 currently, so I would need 237.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So 9k worth of glow spores, because I've collected some, and then 50 of these. Presumably the silver ones?
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Yeah, any. And it doesn't have things, so I could use the copper ones, but the silver's cheaper.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Also, I have a mail snail.
At least 2 centuries old.
So 9,600 is what we've spent
If
here.
you find anything exotic, bring it.
And then we do it. Do. I got some knowledge from having made it the first time. I saved 27 of the silken gem dust because I procced resourcefulness, but not for glow spores. And then yeah, we got one Dracathist that we can post and sell. So we spent 10k-ish on it, a little under 10k.
Ancient to trade?
And we can sell
Needs to
that
be at least 2
for
centuries old.
presumably a good bit. 14. Yeah, okay. Works for me.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Mail snail. Hi, kitty cat. Could a plate wearing class put on cloth? I would disagree that plate's not that versatile, but you would have to be like physically equipping the set because you wouldn't be able to, well, I don't know actually. It's a good question. Oh, the crafting hat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Hi, kitty cat. Are you coming to collect me? Is it time to wrap this up? Rainbow cat. Hi. I like to hang crystals in my window to split light into all the different colors. Hi. Girl. I am finished for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of things. Just a little bit of a lot of different things. But I had a lot of fun. I appreciate your company. I hope you guys enjoy the patch. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.